Hi folks. Well, as of this video, President Trump is on a 12-day Asian tour. And his first nation he stopped in was Japan, and now he's in South Korea. But what I find rather peculiar is the leadership in South Korea. I've come to the realization that no matter who the leadership is in South Korea, they're lunatics. They're obsessed. They're obsessed with hating Japan. Is that how you get votes? Is that the sizable majority of the constituency in South Korea, that you're in favor of a one issue bashing Japan? We know about the Comfort Women statues they're placing around the world, and specifically the United States. Then they started with another statue, sex workers, slaves, and rather slave workers during the war. They started that nonsense. So now, Moon, the president of South Korea, he just could not help himself. With President Trump at a banquet dinner, they brought in one of the former Comfort Women. Yeah, that's what they did. So she could meet Trump. So what they're thinking to themselves is, see, we're showing Trump what the Japanese did to this poor elderly lady. We're bashing Japan. What do you think about that? Now, on the surface, people in Japan and myself and others in the United States would think it was horrible to use this elderly lady as a vehicle to bash Japan. No, it wasn't horrible. It was a good thing. And thank you, President Moon, for inviting this former Comfort Woman to the banquet to meet President Trump. That was a good idea. And hear why it was a good idea. No, it did not help you. You know who to help? Shinzo Abe, Japan. Because as your former president, your predecessor Park, illustrated to President Obama that she was a lunatic by being obsessed with this issue, you just did the same thing. Because first, President Trump goes to Tokyo, spends 2 days or so with Prime Minister Abe, enjoys wonderful company, a golf game, no bashing took place, no hate took place, no subtle underlying tones took place. It was a nice meeting. Then he goes across the Sea of Japan, lands in Korea, and right away the dope leader of South Korea gets political. Well, what else would you do among world leaders, right? But he gets to bash Japan. And that went through President Trump's mind. And don't tell me I don't know how he's thinking, because in January when I was in Japan, I illustrated at 7 conferences, perfect, how President Trump was thinking, because he illustrated himself in this past meeting. So now President Trump enjoys a trip in Japan. He goes to South Korea, and right away, he sees you dragging up stuff from 70 years ago. He sees you trying to bash Japan. And what goes through his mind is, oh God, he's saying, we need this three-country alliance. I'm dealing with the same person in Tokyo, but here in Seoul, oh God, what are these people showing me? So, Moon, thank you so much for being a lunatic, as your predecessor was, on this issue. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the nation. You happen to be. God bless our good friends and trusted allies in the land of the rising sun, Nihonkoku, Japan. And to the good, decent people in South Korea. And there are good, decent people in South Korea. Apparently, a majority of them voting for lunatics. I would hope that doesn't mean the constituents, the voters, are equally as obsessed, disturbed, as your current leaders are in South Korea. We'll see you.